It's that time of year again when everybody asks me the same question. They say, Jeremy, what stock should I buy? So we're going to answer that in this video as we talk about the Maestro Top 10 for 2024. Let's go. Well, hello, everybody. It's Jeremy Whaley here from Trade Maestro. You can check us out over at trademaestro.com. Hope you're doing fantastic today. And I'm going to address that question that everybody asks at some point. They say, Jeremy, which stock should I trade? Or they say, how do I find stocks to trade? Or some variation of the exact same question. It's the number one question I've got for years, ever since people found out that I was doing what I do, which is trading and teaching other people how to trade. They always ask that. Well, what should I go buy right now? Okay, so I'm going to share with you our Maestro Top 10 for 2024. That means these are the 10 stocks that we're going to look at every week in our Profit Picks class as we move forward during this year. Okay, so let me share a little bit about how it works. First and foremost, you need to know this is our watch list of all the stocks that we're going to watch every week. We will do more than this, but these 10, they stay the same every week. And every week in our Sunday night Profit Picks class, we look at them. And so this is the top 10. That means that we're going to be intimate with them. We will know them inside and out. In fact, a lot of these are the same as last year. So we've been trading them. Some of them we've been trading for years. And we just keep trading the same stuff over and over again. Which brings me to the next point here, which is just because it's on the list does not mean you need to rush out and buy it because it may not be a bullish trade yet. Okay? What you need to know is what we're looking for is volatility. We're looking for movement because we trade both sides. We trade the bullish side and we trade the bearish side. So if you're looking at this and you're thinking, okay, I just need to know where I can buy and forget it. Well, first of all, that's a terrible strategy. I don't care who's told you it was a great idea. It was terrible. And whoever told you that probably is terrible with their trades too, because it's terrible. That's how I feel about it. Any questions? No, this whole idea of just going to buy a stock and hold it and hope for the best, it's a really, really bad strategy. And a lot of people, actually the majority of people adhere to that strategy and they do very, very poorly. The most successful traders know when to get in and when to get out. And so that's why we watch the same trades over and over so we can really time it up and we know exactly when we should get in and when we should get out. So we want exactly what I just described to you. Trades that have a lot of volatility. We want stocks that we can do a lot of trades on. So we have frequent trade setups on it. A lot of these will have a new trade setup every 2 weeks or in some cases every week. And we'll just trade it. And that's what we do. So this is our Maestro Top 10, and there's some good ones on here. So I'm going to give you the list right now. Get ready to take yourself a picture. I'm going to give you the list, and I will talk through it briefly. So are you ready? 3, 2, 1, here it is. All right, there's the list. You got it. Just kidding. Just kidding. Here you go. All right, this is Maestro Top 10 for 2024. If you were around last year, then you probably remember a good chunk of these because some of these are the same. And let's talk through them. I will read them to you. We got Apple from Apple Computer or Apple Inc. We got Caterpillar. We got Home Depot, ticker symbol HD. We got Lulu. That's been a winner this year. We got 3M, MMM. We got Netflix, NVIDIA. A newcomer this year is Qualcomm. That's QCOM. And then we got Tesla. And another new one for this list this year is UPS. That's United Parcel Service. So that is going to be our list for 2024. We're rotating off Micron and we rotated off Wen. There's nothing wrong with either of those companies. I'm sure we'll still end up trading them, but they're just not in our top 10. So that's that. Again, I've given you kind of the criteria. We needed stocks that are optionable. We want stocks that have a lot of momentum to them, one way or the other. And I'm going to look briefly at Qualcomm and UPS because these are the two newcomers for this year. We look at Apple pretty much every class, but UPS and Qualcomm are newbies. So starting off with UPS here, what you're going to see is UPS actually just recently gave us some good buy signals, but we're not following that right now. What we're looking at is we're looking at the extremes of the range and how much probability there is that this thing's going to go big one way or the other. And if you just look back in the last little bit, going back to 2020, we had UPS down here as low as $90 a share. Well, we're currently at 180. So, excuse me, I misread that. We're at 160. So it would be almost a 50% cut if UPS were to get really bearish and head down to 90. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying that there's an opportunity there. Okay, so if this trade goes down, is there an opportunity? And the answer is yeah, there's a huge opportunity. Okay, now what about on the upside? Well, absolutely. On the upside, we have as recently as beginning of 2022 been at $230 a share. Okay, so 160 to 230 is a huge opportunity. And am I saying this trade's going up? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is there's a huge opportunity. And what this shows you in the way that we pick our trades is it shows you the type of trades we're looking for. We're looking for trades, we're looking for stocks that we're going to trade actively. In some cases, there'll be a week or two that we're in the trade. Sometimes we'll be in the trade for 3, 4, 5 months at a time, but we're trading them with the main intermediate swings. And so what we're looking for is we're looking for stocks that have a lot of room for volatility and a lot of room to move. So UPS definitely fits that bill. If you look at FedEx, which is in the same sector as UPS, you'll see how well FedEx has done. Since it's at or pretty close to recent highs, there's not as much upside opportunity on it. So I felt like UPS provides more opportunity for the upcoming year, which is why I left this one off. It really didn't matter. I just wanted to get some variety into the list, and UPS seemed like a really good one. So there's still, FedEx has got a lot of opportunity. What I love about the transportation sector, particularly the delivery transportation sector, UPS, FedEx, is the number of e-commerce shipments that are coming out on a daily basis is just insane. And anybody's crazy to think that that's going to get lower. It's not. And so these companies have just lots and lots of volume. They're perennial companies that have lots and lots of activity coming through them. So FedEx, UPS, two very good companies there. The other one that we're adding to the list this year is Qualcomm. So let's take a look at this. This is a stock that actually has been on our top 10 off and on many times over the years. And let's resize this. There we go. I actually just about a month ago kind of briefly told everybody I was getting ready to add this one to our list. And since then, you can see we're already almost to one of our first targets on this. So I added this publicly. I started talking about it in our Profit Picks group on November 20. It would have been the Sunday before that. So the 26th is when I started talking about that. And here we are. We're already 2/3 of the way to our first target on the trade. But this is another one that just offers a lot of ups and down opportunities. And it's a stock that just continues to move. I think the initial phase of 2024, this is going to be very bullish. We've got some ultimate targets up here around 190. So we've got lots of upside. And then when we get there, we'll see. Does this turn into another Lululemon like we had this year? You know, this year Lulu just kept hitting highs and kept hitting highs and kept hitting highs and kept going. So could Qualcomm be that guy? It could be. Or will it be more like some of these others that we trade that hit their pivot points and then they turn down, and we trade them to the downside, then they hit those pivot points and we turn up and trade it to the upside. So it may be that. I don't know. It doesn't matter. The important thing is we got a really great stock to trade, and it's on our top 10. All right. So there you go, folks. You've now got the top 10, the Maestro top 10 for 2024. And you can just watch those, add them to your own watch list. If you want to know what I think about the rest of 2024, depending on when you're watching this, coming up the day after Christmas, I'm expecting to release a preview forecast for 2024. So that'll be kind of a big picture, and I will send that out. If you're not on our mailing list, then please go over to trademaestro.com, get yourself on the mailing list, and watch for that. So if you're watching this after the fact, then look for that video. It's probably out there somewhere. If you want to get active right now and start learning, I'd like to encourage you to come over and check out our free 3-day challenge called Raging Profits with ETFs. Raging Profits with ETFs. It is an absolutely fantastic 3-day challenge that's going to give you some information that you can start putting into play right now. actionable content, actionable items, working with exchange traded funds to maximize your portfolio, whether you're using a 401k, an IRA, self-directed, whatever it is. Some really good content in here. And we kind of give you a little bit better idea of how we approach the market and how we trade. So feel free to come over and check that out. You can register. There'll be a link here below this video or on our website, or somewhere around here, there will be a link. If you can't find it here, then go over to trademaestro.com and get yourself signed up over there. All right. Thanks again for watching. I hope this has been fantastic for you. Like and subscribe if you have not done so already. Like and subscribe. And until next time, I wish you the best. Happy trading. We'll talk to you soon.